some senior staffs to get there to work. So I had to wait for it. Else, I may not go get into take anything, but just as he said, it is not proper, and I don't have that pass.
Right.
Yeah,
I
they're
think,
just protocols, so you just have to follow them.
and even with that, I think that it's not that the your boss is not trusting you,
Yeah.
but because of social engineering, if you have access to that information, and then someone is able to manipulate you to giving out that information, that means
Very true.
yeah, right. That's good. And so this means that
We all have to.
yes, it's not a one person thing. It's the work of everyone.
Everyone has to be careful.
Yeah.
Yes. And then also when when you're in a company, or maybe you have a senior role, or not even a senior role per se, but you have a particular role, a specific role you play in a company or an organization, right? Don't say that, oh, this person is my friend, so Charlie, let's all go and do this work. Let's go here and do this. Some things are restricted to only you, so you shouldn't give it out or give people the permission to go to get to the stuff, right? Then let me ask this very common thing is the act where they hack WhatsApp also social engineering.
Yes. Okay, so I've had a recent experience with that one too as well. I left my phone with someone, and then the person received a call from someone saying that, oh, he's in a group, blah blah blah, and then there are some people who are not also supposed to be in the group, so they have created a new group. So all of this was on a call, so like he was communicating with the person. So we are sending you a new link. You give us the pin, then we will add you to the group. And that was it. The guy, when they send the link and then they pin him, he gave the pin to the person, and then he was logged out of his own WhatsApp account.
That pin, which pin is that?
So let me just come. You see, when you want to set up your WhatsApp,
Yeah.
and you give them the number, they send you a pin.
A verification pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So that's the one that comes
Yeah,
again.
it comes.
So how does it work? Is it that the people click on something and be like send verification code? How
And so it's that one is mainly through the vision, the voice phishing. So they lead you through the process. So they give you a scenario where you think that is genuine. So okay, then let me do it. So
But-
you
Because
follow
as
through
you
the
are
process.
doing to, it will just be going the way they are telling you, and so
so
you
then
be
you
trusting. So
trust.
I can just give you a rundown of how it goes. So normally, what happens is he calls you and tells you, "Hello, this is your number, right?" And so just give us the pin that will come in, and so you do everything as if he's setting WhatsApp up for you.
Yeah.
So how you would set WhatsApp up? You type in your number, your phone number, then they will send you a code. He will type in your phone number on his side, wherever he is,
okay.
and then they will send you your phone number, the code. But then
that's what
he
he
doesn't.
needs.
He needs that code. Yes. So he doesn't have that. Then he will, as he's talking to you on phone, he tell you, okay, so they've sent you a code. So the code that they've sent you, please tell me the code so that I can set up the group for you.
Exactly.
Then you be like, okay, the code is 7788. Then you type it in on his side and log in.
Then you'll be logged out.
You are
You'll be logged out. So you look at your WhatsApp and then you see that so everything's
Just like that.
It just
It's
happens
gone.
very fast. Like
Everything
once
is gone.
it's done or you're
And
out.
the funny thing is that when it happens like that, you realize
Like,
that
you are shaking.
this is what I've done.
wow.
But you see, there's a way to save
Yeah.
yourself from that. So the same process that he used to get access to your WhatsApp, you just need to use the same process. Only in this case, you have the phone number with you. You see,
Yeah.
and he just has the access to the WhatsApp as of that moment.
Yeah.
If that happens to you, do it as quickly as in immediately after it happened. You try to do it because there's a function in WhatsApp that allows people to change your number.
Yeah.
So all you just need to do is just go there, privacy, go to privacy, change the number, and then you are out. So your WhatsApp number will never work for that account, and he has all your information, all your groups, all your everything.
So when it happens like that, what option do you have?
Like you said,
Immediately.
or you can log in on like WhatsApp web and then just terminate his,
His-
because his is not like the actual account, it's like a copy. So you can terminate his on WhatsApp web. So
so
immediately you don't
Yeah.
have to wait for like maybe a day or something. No, then
that when it
That's it.
happens, you immediately do it. If the person hasn't even noticed that, you have the opportunity to go to WhatsApp. So I can just when you go to WhatsApp, there's 3 buttons on the left top
Top
Yeah.
right.
right
Right
corner,
corner,
yeah,
yeah.
top right. So you click on that. There's on that list. There's something called linked devices.
yeah, link devices.
So you click on that and you go there. You check,
Check.
and if you are not sure, log out. Click on log out all devices.
Yeah.
And you click on that and log out everything. I have an example that happened to me recently. They've taken my Facebook.
Oh.
They've taken it. So what happened is with Facebook, if you forgot your password, they'll send you an email. And then if you don't reply to that email, which means it's you. And that's where the flaw is. If someone else did that and they didn't reply to the email, they would think that it is them. You see? So that's what happened. He did that. They sent me the email. I didn't check because I thought it was one of those Facebook. Somebody has sent you a friend request.
Friend
Those
request.
things. So I didn't check. And when he did that, he got access to the account, and they changed the password. And they changed the password. They went to change my email.
Ah.
The email that I use fast. Change the number. Everything. So everything I had on that Facebook gone. And the funny part about this whole thing is, you see, your Facebook is now linked to your Instagram and maybe WhatsApp. And so he used that to enter my Instagram. And when he got in, that was when I now noticed that something is wrong. But it was too late. My Facebook was already gone. So I managed to force and get my WhatsApp.
Okay.
All these services, they have the privacy. You go to privacy and you find out everything you need to know and everything you need to do when that happens. Also, we should try and read the policy and those things. Everything is there.
Yeah. And then how about when you see a message like, "Oh, Charlie, send me 500 CDs. I'm stuck somewhere. I'll send it to you, later." But there's this thing too where you see that someone, maybe for example, I'm just giving an example, maybe your teacher or your lecturer is asking you for money. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it rarely happens. So in that case, what should you do?
I think I advise that you call the person on phone and tell the person, I know person you sent this. So, or if you just ask the person, do you really want the money or something? I'll send it so that you are sure. And if you call to and it's like that, then liberty to send. I think Patrick wants to tell us.
Yeah. So what I wanted to add is that someone called your best friend. So what you need to do is call that best friend. It's
On a
phone.
different number.
You get
Yeah,
it?
with a different number.
Yeah. Call, maybe the person call with a different number, but just as the call ends, call that very number that you know.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it doesn't go through, now call the number that called you with a different number, and then speak in a different way. Just ask, "Hey, Chama, just be like a different
Just
person.
be like
Just
them.
like, oh, Chama, oh, what's up?"
Yeah.
Just tell the, "Oh, Charlie, I'm here. Oh, are you sure that Then from there, then you can add up whether it is your friend. You get to know whether it's your friend or not. If it's not your friend, just add up. Hey, Chama, you see that me too, I catch you.
And sometimes you just have to be like them.
Yes.
Because if you are going to be smart in your own ways and try to follow through, though, by all means, like they'll find some small loophole and get you. So you just have to be like them.
Wow. All right. So now let's look at the Cybersecurity Awareness Month. When is it?
I think that's in October, right?
Yeah, October.
That was like last month.
Why is it important to be celebrating those kind of things?
I believe that the Cybersecurity Awareness Month allows people to continuously remind themselves of why they need to protect themselves on the internet, and the scary nature of what can happen to you on the internet. there's this YouTube channel that I think people should watch videos there to get abreast with what happens on the internet and how you can protect yourself and why you should not be sharing your information there. His name is what? Net Chuck or Network Chuck
Okay.
on YouTube. He has a whole lot of videos with relation to either hacking and phishing and whatnot. And when you go there, you see everything you need to know and how you need to protect yourself. Now,
Alright.
there's so many softwares online that allow people to grab your information the second you click the link. He will show. There was this video I saw where you click the link, no, all your passwords in your browser, everything you've ever done on that browser will come to you.
Wow.
Yeah,
There is
so
called what?
Network Chuck.
Okay.
So let me.
All right. So maintaining, we've learned that maintaining security online is a conscious effort, and then it is a process. So it's not a one-time thing that you be like, I've done this, so I'm secured. No, it's a continuous process, right? So we need to be on guard always, all the time, and then protect our data, our devices, and even our systems from attackers. All right. All right. Let's look at some security tips.
So I'll be doing security tips for today. Yeah. And
you're doing it.
so for today's security tips, one is to regularly or within the duration of 72 days. I just use 72 as an example, but maybe 70 days, always reset your password. So every 72 days, you should maybe change your password from what you have already to a different one.
Why is that? Why should we do that?
Because within that 72 days, someone may have attempted to change that password for you with a different account. You know?
Me, my own password, you're changing it for me.
Exactly. Yeah, look at even me grab IT and everything. They still took so within 72, every like at least 70 days intervals, always try to change your password. The 70 days is not like conk that you have to do that, but maybe you change it regularly so you can always remember and always like be safe on the internet, because every time somebody is trying to get your account, if you're a good person and you have an account online, somebody wants that account to do bad things. So let's all be careful. And when it comes to passwords, we've said this before, alphabets, best to have alphabets, I mean small letters, capital letters, numbers, and then symbols.
Okay.
So anything you want to put in there, if it is even if it's your name, mix it up with numbers, letters, alphabets, and then symbols.
Wow. So last tip, please don't say that media and boss who have done or borrow passwords. Somebody can hack me, then you leave your device or your platform like that.
Like me.
It could happen to like anyone at any time. Even security analysts and all those people get hacked occasionally. So
nobody is above hacking.
Yes, nobody is above the law. Right. So we need to always make a conscious effort to protect our data, our devices, and our systems. We should also share what we know with others around us so that we can all be protected, because it's more like a network. If someone is able to get to someone, the person can also manipulate that person and get to you, right? So we should be aware of all these.
Yeah, and also with the passwords, you shouldn't have one password for all your accounts.
Mhm.
It means that if they get access to one account, they're going to get all other accounts. So your password should vary with every account you use to prevent like one password for all accounts.
Right.